Welcome to Thursday, March 11th. It is time to check our bell work. So get that paper in front of you, make any corrections that you need to make, and get any questions that you need to ask listed as we go. I ask you to write and solve an equation for each. Write your answer as mixed or whole numbers in simplest form, whenever possible. So here we go, only 3 of them today. There is 2/3 of a pizza left over. Greg ate 1/4 of that pizza that was left over. How much of the whole pizza did he eat? Okay, so we know that there's 2/3 of a pizza that's left over, right? So if you can kind of picture this, like you order a pizza, we eat some, there's 2/3 left over, you put it in the fridge. Now Greg goes over to that 2/3 of the pizza and eats 1/4 of that. And we want to know how much of the whole pizza he ate. Now think about the result of what we get. Should the result be more or less than what we start with if he ate 1/4? Shouldn't we end up getting less than what we start with? For sure. So what do you do with the 1/4? Would we multiply by 1/4 or divide by 1/4 to get an answer less than what we start with? Right, if you said that you multiply, then you're correct. Because remember, when you multiply by values that are less than 1, you get a lesser result. So this problem means I need to take 2/3 times 1/4. You could also look at this as, it just said that he ate 1/4 of that pizza. And if I said 1/4 of 2/3, we saw from all of our number talks the patterns happening, right? If you're taking part of a part, that's multiplying. All right, we can cross simplify with this one. If you didn't, you'll get the same answer in the end, but I can divide 2 into 2 and 2 into 4. And 1 times 1 is 1. And 3 times 2 is 6. And we end up with 1/6 of the pizza. That is how much he ate. All right, and that's less than what we start with, so that definitely makes sense. Okay, Deirdre wanted to give each of her 4 friends 3/4 cups of Hershey Kisses for Valentine's Day. How nice. How many cups of Hershey Kisses will she need? So she wants to give each of her 4 friends 3/4 cups, right? So think about this. I mean, you can picture it. The first friend would get 3/4, and the second friend would get 3/4, and the third friend would get 3/4, and the fourth friend would get 3/4. So don't I have 3/4 4 times? Which would be the same as 4 times 3/4. This is a repeated addition. Repeated addition is the same as multiplication. So you can put a 1 underneath that 4. We can, of course, cross simplify these 4s. 4 goes into 4 once and once. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. And 3 divided by 1 is 3. So she'll need 3 cups of Hershey Kisses so that she can give each of her 4 friends 3/4 of a cup. All right, last one. Reggie has 3 pounds of hamburger meat. How many 1/3 pound hamburger patties can he make with that? So he starts off with 3 pounds. And he's going to make 1/3 pound hamburger patty. So picture like he has his 3 pounds, and then he's gonna pull off a little chunk that's like 1/3 of a pound and make a patty, and another 1/3 of a pound and make a patty, another 1/3 of a pound and make a patty. So we're really trying to figure out how many 1/3 there are in 3, right? Now some of you, that like shouts out division at you, right? And if it does, great. Go ahead and write down your 3 divided by 1/3, or you probably already did because you're checking this now. You could also ask yourself, okay, if I'm making 1/3 pound patties, then I'm gonna get an answer that's more than 3 pounds at the end because I'm cutting this up, right? So if I want to get an amount that is more than 3, I know that if I multiply by something less than 1, I'm gonna get a lower result, but if I divide by something less than 1, I'm gonna get a greater result. So this would be division. And again, with division, we always wanna start with what we have, right? We have the 3 pounds of the hamburger meat, we're dividing it up into 1/3 pound patties. We want to know how many there are in that. So we can change this to 3 times, and if I change this to multiplication, then I need to do the inverse of that. So 1/3 would be 3/1 or 3, and the answer is 9. We can make 9 patties. Suddenly I want a hamburger. See you soon. Bye.